How can a memory exist for a moment that has not yet happened? Is it possible to long for something your heart has never truly known? To feel nostalgia for a future that hasn't arrived? These questions lingered in the quiet corners of my mind, echoing softly in the spaces between thoughts. This question haunted me, a whisper in the quiet of my mind. It was like a gentle wind, stirring memories that didn't belong to any day I could name, yet felt as real as the air I breathed. Before your name was a sound, it was an echo in my soul, a presence felt in the stillness before dawn, in the pause after a song. I sensed you in the hush of early morning, in the golden hush that follows a beautiful melody, in the quiet anticipation that fills the world before something wonderful begins. I missed you before I met you, as if my timeline folded and tomorrow brushed against today. The days felt layered, as if the future and the present were quietly holding hands, sharing secrets I could almost hear. Strangers' eyes sometimes flickered with recognition, as if a part of me already knew you. In fleeting glances, I caught glimpses of a story waiting to unfold, a silent promise that our paths would cross. The world left clues, a melody that felt like our song, a line in a book meant for you. Every note, every word, seemed to carry a secret message, a gentle nudge from the universe reminding me to keep searching. These weren't coincidences, but golden threads woven into my days, hints of a design I could only sense. Each thread shimmered with possibility, connecting moments that seemed random but were anything but. It was a beautiful, lonely certainty, like holding a map to a treasure I hadn't found, but knowing it was real. The journey felt endless, but the hope was a quiet companion, steady and unwavering. This echo colored my world, blue for the mystery of waiting, gold for the promise that you were out there. Every day was painted in these hues, a reminder that something extraordinary was just beyond the horizon. I carried this feeling everywhere, a secret language between me and the universe. It was a quiet certainty, a gentle hope that shaped the way I saw everything around me. The most important part of my story was still waiting to begin, and I was ready to listen for the voice that would finally answer the echo. I wandered through dreamlike cities, their streets glowing with golden light, as if the sun itself had lingered just a little longer to cast its warmth on every stone and window pane. The buildings shimmered at the edges, their outlines blurred by the haze of memory and hope. Alone, but never truly lonely, I searched for you in places we hadn't yet been, following invisible threads that seemed to pull me forward. I retraced steps from another life, wandering through mist and golden fog, each footfall echoing with anticipation. The air was thick with expectation, as if you'd appear from the golden haze at any moment, your presence just out of reach but always felt. Every ancient archway was a promise, every empty square a space waiting for us to fill it with laughter and stories yet to be written. This city became my sanctuary, built from the memory of you and the hope of our meeting. Sometimes, in the shifting light, I glimpsed two shadows dancing. Us, in a memory not yet made, a future quietly unfolding. These visions brought me peace, assuring me that my solitary walk was not in vain, but leading me ever closer to you, step by gentle step. Leaving the city was gentle. Its gold faded slowly, but the feeling lingered in my heart. It reminded me that some places are built from longing and dreams, not found on any map, but carried within us. This city of fading gold was the silent stage for the first act of our story, a place where hope and memory intertwined, waiting for us to return. In quiet moments, the universe shrank to fit inside a teacup. The swirling steam became a galaxy, bubbles like distant stars, and I felt you as a gravitational pull in that tiny cosmos. We were two celestial bodies, drawn together by a force older than time. I wondered if you gazed at your own stars, feeling the same pull. These moments taught me that the immense and the intimate are intertwined. The memory of you was present in the steam rising from a cup of tea. The cosmos was not distant. It was something I could hold, with you at its center. Time felt like a character, a cosmic clocksmith working with moments, not gears. In his workshop, our clocks ticked in harmony, sometimes racing forward to glimpses of our future, sometimes slowing to let me linger in pre-memory. The clocksmith gave me puzzle pieces out of order, trusting I'd assemble them when the time was right. Some moments bent time around them. The memory of you was a center of gravity. Each tick was a step closer, a heartbeat of the universe guiding me. The clocksmith was a gentle guide, teaching me patience and the beauty of waiting. The memory of you was a deliberate, beautiful feature, a promise etched in time itself. Our connection transcended the linear flow of time. Rain turned the city into a world of reflections, wet streets mirroring neon and sky. Every surface shimmered with possibility, as if the city itself was dreaming in color and light. Under my umbrella, I watched the world repeat at my feet, sometimes seeing two blurred figures, us, in a future yet to come. The rain made it easy to imagine parallel lives, where we walked side by side, our laughter echoing in the puddles. The rain was a portal, briefly connecting our timelines. Each drop seemed to carry a memory, a hope, or a wish, bridging the distance between what was and what could be. The sound was a gentle rhythm, cleansing the world and clarifying my thoughts of you. In the hush, I found a kind of peace, as if the rain was washing away everything but the memory of us. I'd gaze into puddles, seeing not just my reflection, but the face of someone who had found you. Sometimes the water showed me a version of myself I barely recognized, one filled with longing and hope. These images were fragile, shattered by a raindrop or a passing car, but they lingered in my mind. Even as they faded, their echoes remained, haunting and beautiful. They reminded me reality has layers, other versions of us already together, walking through the rain. In those layers, we were never apart, always finding each other beneath the city lights. The rain was a lens, showing me the you I remembered before I knew you. It blurred the lines between past and present, memory and dream. In those moments, the boundary between memory and possibility dissolved. The city became a canvas for our story, painted in water and light. The city, the rain, and the reflections became our silent meeting place, a world where for a moment anything felt possible. Words held power, especially the unwritten ones. In dreams, golden letters floated on the wind, swirling around me, raw material for our story, not yet formed. I tried to catch them, but they danced away, a beautiful game of potential. The universe whispered. The time for our story hadn't come, but its language was gathering. Sometimes the letters spun into a luminous whirlwind, love and understanding concentrated in a single silent event. These letters were a promise of future connection, a prelude to a symphony not yet played. The memory of you was a language waiting to be spoken, golden letters on the wind. My memories of you were a constellation, bright moments scattered across my inner sky. Each was a star, your laughter, a touch not yet felt, a glance not yet shared. Connecting them was like charting a new night sky, the pattern slowly emerging as you. Each new pre-memory added a star, marking my path to you. The constellation grew brighter, a secret map of my heart. It taught me that knowing someone is learning the shape of their stars. Even before your name, I was memorizing your constellation. When we met, I'd recognize you by the light that had guided me all along. There's a space between heartbeats, a moment of stillness where I felt you most. In that silence, your presence was profound, a connection deeper than thought or memory. Our heartbeats synchronized in the quiet, a perfect counter rhythm. This was intimacy beyond words, woven into my existence. I learned to seek this silence, to listen for you in the pause. It became a meditation, a way to be with you across any distance. This silent bond was the foundation for all other memories. The golden cities, the constellations, they were expressions of this quiet force. Our story began not with a meeting, but with a shared silence. The waiting was no longer empty. It was a time of becoming, of learning the secret language of us. The memory of you shaped my heart, preparing it for your arrival. Now, on the edge of our meeting, the world holds its breath. The clocks pause, the golden city waits, the letters gather, the stars shine brighter. Everything is still, silent, ready. The question that haunted me is answered. Love is not bound by time. It bends reality, sending echoes from the future, creating memories before moments exist. The story written in dreams is about to become real. The echo finds its voice. The memory becomes the moment. In the final silence, I remember you, before I know you.